Since December 1989, Maggie, Marge, Lisa, Homer, and Bart Simpson have been making families all over the world laugh. The Simpsons always has its finger on the pulse of the time and regularly questions and parodies social events and changes. However, creator Matt Groening himself probably never thought that he would predict so many occurrences as a result. Sometimes it took only a few months until a prediction turned into reality, but in other cases, the prophecies came into effect many years later. Hardly any other disaster is the subject of as many conspiracy theories and alleged predictions as the attacks on the World Trade Center on September 11, 2001. Allegedly, there were also references to this in the episode The City of New York vs. Homer Simpson, which was broadcast 4 years before the terrorist act. In the episode, son Bart and daughter Lisa are seen holding up a brochure offering bus rides for $9. If you look closely, you can see the Twin Towers next to the $9, thus forming the date 9/11.
Politicians.
Is everyone here as sick of those stupid politicians as I am?
And the corporate media.
What about the media? They're not covering the issues. They just want to declare a front runner and go back to their mansions.
Mo asks,
who wants to abolish democracy forever? Show of hands.
But Homer suggests,
why don't we all pick the most ridiculous candidate and write him in?
This joke candidate, picked just to send a message, actually starts winning over the majority of voters.
Shockingly, this new face is now favored by 53% of likely voters.
What I did made the TV thing happen.
Cable news reporters jump on board and start calling him a master of the soundbite.
His take on immigration reform? His take on immigration reform? Stranger danger! To his disciplined stance on government spending.
Fourth, at the suggestion of Elon Musk, I will create a government efficiency commission tasked with conducting a complete financial and performance audit of the entire federal government and making recommendations for drastic reforms. We need to do it. In 2022, fraud and improper payments alone cost taxpayers an estimated hundreds of billions of dollars. As the first order of business, this commission will develop an action plan to totally eliminate fraud and improper payments within 6 months. This will save trillions of dollars, trillions.
To his disciplined stance on government spending.
I only have this much money.
The GOP leaders have a meeting and decide to make Ralph their nominee.
Look, the Wiggum boy's better than anyone else we've got.
Hear, hear!
Well, if you
Lisa warns Ralph that they're just using him, but Ralph responds with,
Baby, I want to use them. Maybe you what? Use them to make this country great again.
Yep, he wanted to make America great again. This aired in 2007, 9 years before it was Trump's 2016 campaign slogan.
Fade, 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 fade.
I'm right behind him. Not supposed to stare at it directly, but I can't help it. If I touch it, will it heal my baldness? Oh, it's so wispy. It's a gravity-defying comb over. Gravity-defying comb over. I can't believe that this was once on his ass. It's as blonde as a golden marmoset, yet also gray as a long dead donkey. I'm so jealous of all those booby women he's married. If he paid less than $1 million for it, it's a steal. At least I'll always have this. Oh.
But this was perhaps Donald Trump's most celebrated arrival, when he escalated himself into the presidential race.
It's the
when he escalated himself into the presidential race.
I am officially running. I am officially running. I am officially running for President of the United States. And we are going to make our country great again.
One thing was the coronavirus, of course, because that may be one of the biggest things that's happened. Well, most certainly, the biggest thing that has happened during his presidency. But believe it or not, this was predicted by the Simpsons creators.
We're unbalanced! It's not fair!
I'd like to call to order this secret conclave of America's media empires. We're here to come up with the next phony baloney crisis to put Americans back where they belong, in dark rooms glued to their televisions, too terrified to skip the commercials.
Well, I think...
NBC, you are here to listen and not speak. I think we should go with a good old-fashioned public health scare.
A new disease. No one's immune. It's like the summer of the shark, except instead of a shark, it's an epidemic. And instead of summer, it's all the time.
That is smoking.
Now, I hate to be the guy who derails what everybody else loves.
He loves being that guy.
But, Janice, we do have standards. This can't be a made-up disease. The only moral thing to do is release a deadly virus into the general public.
We do have something we've been holding on to, but it hasn't been tested. Get over here, NBC.
Well, we certainly believe in testing, but Wow. Oh, yeah.
So, we've got our deadly disease. Now, we just have to blame it on something that's in every household, something that people are a little bit afraid of already.
Hurry up, boy! We have to burn everything that can't touch before the virus makes us paranoid!
Homer! Stop burning! They have a vaccine!
All right, we'll get the vaccine.
Homer, did you know he was in the pile?
I thought he was an old clump of rags. Don't worry, people. We have enough vaccines for 1 child per family.
I don't even...
Sir, perhaps we should get out of here before people start resenting you.
Ooh, hurry up and get in. I'll drive.
Hurry, everyone. Roll in the shards. Come on, like this. Healthy, getting healthy. Oh, getting healthy and very sleepy.
During a yellow carpet event, ABC spoke to some of the Simpsons creators and asked them how they were able to predict the future. David Silverman, longtime Simpsons director, stated, "The Simpsons predict the future shot by shot because we are a part of the Illuminati," which is true, we are.
Even if it has become a bit of a lost cause. Now, one of the main points that he harps on is voter fraud, and how he believes that he did not win because there was voter fraud present after all. He has stated many times that there were votes for him that were Mitt Romney, but he walked over to the other side of the room that he was currently sitting in, but in doing so there was a map in the background which showed the map of the United States, but it was also marked based on red and blue states. Now, if you were to look at that map and the map of the 2020 election, you would find that they were not too far apart.
The Simpsons predicted in the episode March to the Future that Trump becomes president.
We've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump.
In this episode, it's now notable how Lisa is dressed. Kamala might not be the first female president, but she is dressed strangely similar to President Lisa. I'd like to think that Kamala is just such a huge Simpsons fan that she did this on purpose.
What can I do to thank you? Legalize it. Legalize what? Oh, consider it done. Tasty. Yes, I am proud to be America's first straight female president. Reading, writing, and refilling the ocean. Thank you very much.
When millions of Americans voted for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris to win the 2020 election, they did so with the knowledge that there is a great likelihood that Harris will step into the top job in the next 4 to 8 years, which would make Harris the first U.S. female president ever, which could mean that the Simpsons' prediction of a female in the White House could finally come true.
This Bible is the King James Version and also includes our Founding Father documents, yes, the Constitution, which I'm fighting for every single day, very hard, to keep Americans protected. Also, the Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence, and the Pledge of Allegiance are all part of this. God bless the USA Bible. And just
ambulance emergency, we're town or suburb.